I need to start screen. I says the mediocre. Test audio. Audio is good. Alright, welcome everyone to episode 80 of the Oakland Knights franchise. Big series today against the Texas Rangers, who have been the definition of HOT hot. And we have been almost the definition of cold. To try to come up with a better word, but I couldn't. Cold. We're pretty much freezing at this point. Too stubborn to change lineup up. But we're just going to hop right into this. Here we go. Jack Leiter taking the mound for the Rangers. We are going to counter with Zach Plesac, who's been doing pretty good. He's got 2 complete games this year.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. This show brings you a matchup of
Beautiful
division
night.
rivals. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the
So
Oakland
42 and 34.
Athletics.
We are
Hi, folks.
41
John
and
Schaub alongside
35.
Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars.
This is a good lineup.
Corey Seager. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah,
Seager, Simeon, Bellinger.
It seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling.
Corey Seager having another good season so far. 18 homers, 42 ribbies, 322 average, over 1,000 OPS. OPS.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
If you haven't already, feel free to hit the like button and the red subscribe button. Does a neat trick when you do it.
In this game, Zach Plesac.
For those that have already, thank you so much. So there you go, Zach Plesac, 4 and 5 on the year, 2.82 ERA, whip under 1. What do you think about 2 of his losses? Plesac has lost 2-1 and 1-0. So he's been good. Offense is just really letting him down. We're going to see what we can do here. This is a good lineup. Let's hop right into this. Cody Bellinger hitting leadoff.
And a pitch.
For the Rangers.
Bounce to the right
and
side.
Plesac is going to make a nice play. That's a good way to start off the game.
Quick out number 1.
1 pitch and 1 out.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup.
Look at that lineup. Bellinger, Lau, Seager, Simeon, Young, Harris, Conforto, Solak, and Alvarez behind the plate. Alvarez behind the plate. That's a good lineup.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
What up, Brian? Thoughts on Cubs signing Bellinger? Low risk, high reward. Why not?
And that's in there for strike
It looks
1.
like it's the only thing they're going to do this offseason, so. Adds a nice potential power bat in the middle of the lineup. You fit him after Suzuki. Put him either before or after Happ. It's not bad.
One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Guardian sign Josh Bell. Yeah, nice little switch hitting first baseman with some power. Compliments J-Ram.
Next pitch in the dirt. And it's
Hopefully he can help out the offense. Josh Bell does strike out, it seems like a lot. So.
And the righty deals.
Swing and a miss.
Down on strikes.
First strikeout of the night for Plesac.
But a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years.
How's everything been, man?
By pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball. Those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Ooh, Seager.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
Got way under that one. Rarick will get it.
Rarick.
Nice inning.
And that'll do it. Middle of the
Here come the
first.
bats, I hope.
Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score.
Got
after
Poisson
half.
back from injury. We're going to get Jack
Bottom
Leiter.
of the first. And today on the hill, Jack Leiter. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boogie pitched into the 7th.
Bit of a rough year. 4-10, 3.7 ERA. Whip is a little high.
We'll see if he can carry that performance into this
Strikeout and walks are okay. Probably not where they should be.
Bottom of the first. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Robert Poisson.
Leading off for the A's,
20-1.
shortstop, Robert Poisson.
I know you said you got this month, a lot going on this month.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Looks fun, man. By the way, I got that backwards. The Rangers are actually first in the West. We are half a game behind them. Defense-wise, Solak, Bellinger, Conforto playing the outfield. Some good arms in center and right. Solak doesn't really have an arm. Young, Seager, Simeon, and Harris along the infield. Francisco Alvarez behind the plate, all four. Jack Leiter.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there.
Poisson missing the last week with shoulder inflammation, is back.
Next pitch.
Take
misses
2-1.
inside.
First, doesn't matter how you set your lineup in this game. It will always change it when you simulate. So that's lame.
And he deals.
I'm gonna miss 2-2. Cleveland Cavaliers.
Comes up empty as he
Good
chases
curveball.
that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to
Poisson
first.
will
Got
start the
him.
game off
One
with
away
a
on the
strikeout.
Batting second, the first
Our bats have just been so cold.
Moncada.
Here is Moncada.
Hopefully playing at home will help
First
us.
offering, misses
There's the
ball.
record at the bottom. 42-34, 41-35. We are one game back. Astros are a game behind us. Mariners are a game and a half behind us, and the Angels are still hanging around.
And a pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Uno to Moncada.
Righty delivers. Misses with the
No.
2-0, and he's fired.
Are there any
3
players
straight
that
outside
you
the
look
strike
forward to
zone.
watching when you go to those games? Alright, we got 3-0 red light here.
And a strike in there.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Way out
Man.
front for strike 2.
Just can't hit nothing. What up, Amish? Oh, when I see that sexy guy, I'll let you know.
The pitch. To the right side. And he
Foul ball?
picks it up in foul territory.
What's been going on, man?
Hit pretty well in the
Hard
air
to
out
center
center.
field, but that will be caught.
And makes the grab.
Our
2-1
bats,
down.
we need to find a spark now.
Batting
If we're not careful, we can
Time
fall
now
to
to
4th
check
place
out the
within a
A's
week.
lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Mitch Haniger.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that
They do body
pregame.
checks?
He's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Luis Robert
I'm gonna
down
miss.
the box. Comes up empty.
Swanson's going to go to the Dodgers, I'm sure.
2 outs.
Come on, man.
Softly, but that goes foul.
Well, the hitter's gotta
I don't
down,
think the Cubs are going to do
breaking ball.
anything. I'm
Great
just
pitcher.
so pessimistic
Get
about
that
them making
fastball
moves.
in on the hands. It's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, my
Ball
God.
He blasted it right past him.
Guys, I'm going to start
Nothing more
demoting
there for the
people.
A's. We played an inning. No score.
Really need you to put bat on ball, please.
Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Marcus.
Bell hitting behind Jose Ramirez. Oh, I guess you could go either way. They're both switch hitters, right?
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Plesac, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go.
Yeah, I saw that Dansby got married. It's awesome. I just have no faith in Ricketts to sign anyone anymore. I really don't. Maybe I'll be wrong and I'll wake up tomorrow and they'll be like, hey, the Cubs signed Correa, or they signed
He does, Boog, and I think that with any
Swanson.
umpire, you really just want them to
But
be
they're not. They're going to
consistent.
sit on their
Fillmore's
thumbs.
the guy that does a
And the
good
Cardinals
job
are probably
back
going to
there
get
in that way. So
Swanson.
people around the league really appreciate
Or not
his
Swanson, but
consistency.
Rodon. There's a strikeout for Simeon.
One away.
Wow, it was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece
Just
of it
waiting
to
to see these offers that Jed keeps
Hitters
talking
will tell
about.
you, that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late.
How's
has
Poisson?
really
He's good.
light,
He's back
so
from the
tough
injury
to
list.
lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
All hard.
That smash towards
Right,
center.
Rarick. 2 quick outs.
Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can.
Yeah, Cardinals are good. I mean, if the Cardinals get Rodon, just go ahead and give them the Central title. Just go ahead. Because the Pirates are the Pirates. They're not going to do anything. The Brewers are looking to trade away some players, so they're not going to do anything. The Cubs are the Cubs. Apparently, they're just going to sign Bellinger and injury-prone Jameson Taillon and say, that's good enough. Who's the other team? The Reds. I mean, we don't even talk about the Reds. They're not going to be good at all unless they face the Cubs, and they're going to be great. So the Cardinals just might as well take the title now. I mean, why even play the season this year? They're the only team that looks like they care about winning this year so far.
When you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision.
I'm absolutely bitter about it.
No score here in the
Maddie, I hope you're doing okay. You thankful I'm not a Red Sox fan? I guess Red Sox are in the same boat.
Yo, 1.
The thing is, though, the Red Sox have, and I'm not saying this as a bash on the Red Sox, I'm not. They have something to say that the AL East is a tough division. The NL Central is dog crap. It is always going to be dog crap. Because we have 3 teams that can't decide if they want to win or not. You have 1 team that goes for it every single year. And then you have the Brewers who are just like,
Kicks and deals.
we'll be good when we feel like it.
And it's fouled away.
But it frustrates me that they keep coming out with this false hope like, oh yeah, Ricketts has told Jed the checkbook's open, go get people, and just nothing. We've got, I mean, yes, I'm happy for Bellinger. I'm hoping he'll do very well. He's just going to be a Jock Peterson. We got to hope he hits well. He probably won't. I don't know. Jameson Taillon, 4 years for a guy that's been hurt a lot. I'm not crazy about it, but we'll see. But they don't have a catcher. Like, the Cubs need a catcher. The Cubs need a catcher.
Foul ball, he stays alive.
I like P.J. Higgins, but he's not a starter, in my opinion.
Second inning
He's not.
here, no score.
The Cubs either need to go out and trade for one, get Christian Vasquez like they're talking about, since they just didn't want to pay Contreras.
Next pitch inside. It's 2-2.
Or they need to,
So what's the approach?
I don't
from an
know,
offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up.
get
a lot?
someone to help support
I think you
Jan
just gotta
Gomes.
have to lean
That's
out over
all
the
I can
plate
say.
and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
No, I'm very bitter. No, I wear that proudly because
The pitch. Foul ball.
I just,
starting to get some pretty good timing on that.
The Phillies have invested over $1 billion into players. Not this offseason, but like they talked about the big contracts they've offered. Over $1 billion with a B. And the Cubs are over here saying like, I don't know if we could do $90 million for Contreras. I just don't think we can.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Out of right field. This should be caught.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Very salty. Absolutely, I'm salty. 100% salty. There's no reason that the Cubs should be terrible. No reason at all. Zero, nada, not one. You have money. You have a decent farm system. You have fans that want to see you win. You're in a crap division with realistically one team to beat, which is the Cardinals. There's no reason for the Cubs to be bad. None.
The line to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Sorry. I have to go off on that. It's just every day I see something on Twitter where it's just like, oh yeah, Jed's gonna make offer for people. He's gonna make offer for these players. Okay, yeah, Jed's gonna spend some money. Okay, yeah, no, he's got the clear. Okay, freaking do something. You've already missed out on a nice top Japanese pitcher. You've missed out on a top Japanese outfielder according to his stats in Japan. You've missed out on 2 shortstops. What are you waiting on, Jed? What are you waiting on, man? That's why I don't think they're going to sign anybody. Ooh, okay. Well, that's why I don't think they're going to sign anyone. Because if they're not going to pay Bogarts that insane amount of money, which is an insane amount of money, and Correa's going to be expecting more than that, they're not going to give him that. They're absolutely not going to give him that. I like Nico. I love Nico. I will stand behind Nico every day of the week. But the Cubs need another bat. And they're just sitting on their thumbs every day as these other teams are making offers for him. By the way, that should have been a strike. That your Guardians fans are in. You Guardians have solid pitching. You Guardians have an all-star in Jose Ramirez. You Guardians have some nice bullpen pieces. The Cubs don't have any of that. We don't have, well, I guess we have Ian Happ, but he's not on the same level as Jose Ramirez. We don't have a solid pitching staff. We don't have a solid bullpen. I mean, you're right about the AL Central being crap.
The wind of the pitch.
Hennerter, deep to right field, going back, and caught.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
But it kills me, man. Like, the Cubs aren't the Athletics. There's no such thing as cheap owners. There's no such thing as poor owners. I don't want to hear anyone ever say that there's no such, like, the owners are, there's no money. I never want to hear people say that. Because it's just flat out not true.
He needs to make is his target. If you aim
it's ridiculous.
Corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want.
Tuna.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Like, if the Cubs aren't careful, they're going to become the Pittsburgh Pirates in a couple of years. Baby Urias down the left field line. That's a fair ball. We're going to hold at first base there. Not a good arm in left, but let's just hold him. Yeah. Well, see, at least they're going to extend somebody. The Cubs haven't extended anybody. They've let everyone go. Everyone. It's frustrating, man.
Big arm. He pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That's foul ball.
Fought off foul.
I get where you're coming from with the comparison, but it's kind of not the same.
Urias leads off first with 1 away. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
You have a catcher
Yeah,
that
actions,
can
not
throw
words.
like that.
Before
A
the
pitcher
season
doesn't
was
have to
over,
worry as
Jed
much
Hoyer
about
was
the
talking
slide
about
step. He can
extending
keep his
Ian Happ
mechanics
and Nico Horner.
intact
That hasn't happened
and have
yet.
a better opportunity
I don't know what he's
getting
waiting
that
on.
hitter out with a
You
swing
think
and
that would be the
miss.
first two things you take care of before you go after free agents?
The 1-1.
Ball stung, but that's going to go foul.
But foul.
He's got money. It's been said. He has said it on air. The Cubs have money to spend. Okay, use it. It's just ridiculous, man.
Now 2-2.
I'm very bitter about it.
Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're
Because the Cardinals, man,
based off the
if they get Carlos Rodon,
yourself in the scoring position.
you bet your bottom dollar he's going to get paid. But if the Cardinals get Rodon, they're going to have Rodon. They're going to have Flaherty. They're going to have, what's that other guy's name? Hudson? I think it's Hudson. I think Wainwright's coming back for another season. That's a good pitching staff. Not even to count the young guys they have.
Payoff pitch.
Oh, what a swing of that.
On the ground to second, might be two.
That is a double play
Make it
ball.
one. On to first, double play. And that's
We
the
continue to
end.
forget how to hit the
We
ball.
played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0.
I mean, yeah, in the second half of last season, the Cubs bullpen, I guess team ERA was in the top 10 in baseball, but that doesn't mean they're going to do good this year. That absolutely doesn't mean they're going to do good this year.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
The Cubs don't have an ace. They don't have an ace. They have a bunch of midline starters. Marcus Stroman is not an ace. Kyle Hendricks is not an ace. He's not. Justin Steele is not an ace. Sampson is not an ace. They don't have an ace.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, the Cardinals have an ace. The Brewers have an ace. I don't think the Reds have an ace anymore. But it's just... Oh, yeah, and Quintana. That's right. The Cardinals got Jose Quintana. Who's been good.
On the ground, right
All of a sudden,
side.
he's been good.
Moncada tossed to first. Pitcher gets to the
But, I mean, the Cardinals are good, man. They don't need help. Not to mention, they're going to have the best infield in all of baseball, including catcher. I mean, I guess you could argue Phillies. But I think the Cardinals are going to have the best infield in baseball.
The first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the third, no score.
Steven Matz. Hunter Green is the Red Sea Trace. Hi. What time is she coming? That when? We have to keep it unlocked? Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Love you.
The 1-0. Bounced up the middle. Muncy collects on the
Nice
run.
play by
Throw to
Muncy.
first. 2 up, 2 down.
But yeah, I mean, Hunter Green's the future ace. I guess that's true, but he hasn't developed into an ace yet. He's planning to be the ace.
Francisco Alvarez stepping in for the Rangers.
Yeah, the Cubs have Kyle Hendricks, but I don't know. I think we've seen prime Kyle Hendricks go. I think he's on the decline now. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he comes back and has another 16-win season.
Here comes a pitch.
That is going to be a
Smash
fair
down the
ball.
left field line. And it one-hops the wall.
Nice job by Robert to get that in quick. 2 out hit by Alvarez.
That's a good sound coming off the bat.
Yeah, Yan Gomes, I mean, I like... Apparently the stats for Yan Gomes has been better than Contreras was when it comes to their ERA and... What was that other stat? It was strikeout to walk percentage, I think. But
First off,
Okay, umpire's not calling the upper part of the zone. That stinks. It's just, there's no excuse for the Cubs to be bad when it comes to financials. I'm not saying that to go out there and be like the Mets who, you know, Cohen's going to have a $70 million tax bill penalty. But at least he's trying to win, which is what he's supposed to do as an owner of a team. Why be the owner of a ball club if you don't want to win? Why? Why do it? Oh, I agree. I think the catchers are the most important position on the field.
At the belt and fires.
I really do.
So now 1-2.
Because there's such a big gap between top tier catchers like Contreras, like JT Realmuto. And then you've got those guys that aren't exactly A caliber, but they're close, like Jorge Alfaro. I guess you could say, what's his name? Is it Will Smith? Who's that catcher for the Dodgers? I'm literally drawing a blank right now. But then, you know, kind of after that, then it kind of takes a dive. Like, the catchers are still good, but they're not top caliber players.
The other way. Whips it to first on the run.
Not going to get him.
To first, and he beats
Nice try by
everyone
Poisson.
safe.
Infield hit for Bellinger.
Right there.
Yeah, Will Smith, that's
Just
it.
to put the ball into play. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
But I'm just, I don't know, man. I'll say this. At least I'm not the White Sox.
Nathaniel Lowe
I'll say that.
stepping in for the
At least we're not the
Rangers.
White Sox.
Went down on strikes his first time through.
The White Sox bragged about last year how they were going to win it all. Kind of similar to what Dave Roberts said.
Fouled off. He was late.
And they were just, that team couldn't stop tripping over their own feet. Now that they have an actual manager this year, they'll probably, well, actually, I don't know if they'll win the Central or not.
And the pitch. And it's even up.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about Jansen going to Boston.
Late on that fastball.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some.
But
weak
I mean,
contact
it's
at
just,
times. So you
I don't know
worry
what
as
Jed's
much about
doing.
him in the situation. Very
I really
capable
don't know
of
what
getting
he's
around
doing,
ball
but
and
he needs
get
to
out of this
sign
little jam.
somebody that's impactful.
The pitch. Good eye right.
I don't know if Bellinger's just going to come back and have an amazing season. He might. I hope he does.
Swing and a miss.
We're going to get out of that inning.
That ends the frame.
Another strikeout for Plesac. He's doing good.
Rangers lead a pair. Still no score.
And then you get punched in the face.
Back in
I mean,
Oakland, and stepping in is the speedy Robbie
unless the
Rivera.
Twins do something, it's just going to be a Guardians-White Sox battle this year.
Leiter back to work.
Every year, we underestimate the Guardians' pitching. I'm not doing that this year. They've got good pitching.
Righty to the plate. Late swing.
Eric fouls that
to the
off.
left.
So far, man, and I really hope I'm jinxing this, but we look like we got fleeced when we got Rarick.
0-2 now. Swing and
He
a
hasn't
bounce.
done a whole lot since coming to us, and that's really
And they put the
lame.
tag on him for the
But
out.
it's all right.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Matt.
Twins are gonna be stupid. That's why I don't buy, like, they say the Twins are still in on Correa. I'm just like, why?
Up next for the A's.
And I don't mean this in disrespect to the Twins, but why would you go back? You know?
That one the other way.
Boy, I love the fact that we
Pulls it
just
in
cannot
for
hit the
out.
ball anymore. It's just, we're allergic. We're allergic to runs.
The right fielder, Christian Pache.
Here's Christian Pache. We talk about guys with good speed.
50 gajillion
and
dollars.
definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Who?
Well, he gets to balls.
Who,
that
what?
get
Rarick?
by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that
Supposedly
team
he loves
that
his.
thinks that
I
they've
just
got
want to
a
know
base
what
hit,
he's
or they
waiting
may
on.
have extra bases, and he just
Correa
takes
should
it
be the
away.
next person to sign. Because I don't see Dansby making more per year than Correa.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and
God,
miss, and now
Pache's
2-2.
useless.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where
Thank
that pitch
you
is
for
going to
proving
get
me
down,
wrong
which
and
gives
getting
him
a
that
hit, man.
really
My
quick
God.
first step.
Getting a hit
That's
with
why he makes
Pache is
so
like
many
trying to
great
pull
plays.
teeth.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. There's nothing cheap
Oh, the
about it.
person I said, we got a guy from the Reds named Robbie Rarick. I'll show you his card here in a second.
Didn't get under it like he would have.
We got this guy from the Reds in a trade. We sent 2 prospect. Well, I guess technically, we sent an MLB player and 2 prospects over for Robbie Rarick. Under team control for the next 4 seasons. 25 years old. I'm hoping like he's just off to a slow start, and then as his attributes are going up, which they don't show it here, but when you look at his card normally, everything's going up. He's got speed. He's got pretty good fielding. I like. He's a lefty bat too, so we can sandwich him in between Robert and Haniger, kind of like what we had last year on this team when we had our engine. I don't expect him to hit a lot of home runs, but I do expect him to get on base in front of either Luis Robert or Mitch Haniger. It's looking like Haniger right now because Robert is not hitting for average like Haniger is. But he's off to a slow start, man. 229. That's the numbers with the Reds and us so far. But I'm hoping that he'll turn it around. You know, still got some ways to go. Pretty cheap contract, renewable contract, 100K. I'll take a risk on that. It solves our outfield problem for a little bit longer. But we got 2 other players. They're both relief pitchers. See potential guys. We sent over shortstop Manuel Valentine, Charles Delahanty, which is a starter that we drafted a couple seasons ago. And we sent right fielder prospect Roberto Campos.
And the right-hander deals.
So 2 B's and a C for a B and 2 C's. I tried to make it as fair as I could.
Take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. On the ground.
Oh my goodness. We're just scared. We're scared of home plate. We're scared. I'm fixing to start firing my hitting coach.
Still knotted at 0.
Anyway, is he a rare talent? No. He's a B potential. He's not an A.
And welcome back. Start of the 4th, and now the shortstop, Corey Seager.
But I did have to make the tough decision to send Pinder down to AAA.
And here it comes.
I think,
That's it.
you know, barring severe injuries, I think Pinder's major league time with us is done. I would like to keep him until he retires, but he's probably going to be a minor leaguer from here on out.
The 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right
into the
side.
shift that doesn't exist anymore.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
But I don't feel completely fleeced.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
We obviously weren't going to use Manuel Valentine for much. We have Robert Poisson. We have a better shortstop in the minors. It's moving up pretty quickly. Roberto Campos is 22. He's still very young, but he's progressing so slow. We just kind of don't need him either.
Offering is down low. And that's ball
And then
1.
the starter that we traded, Charles Delahanty. I put all this on Twitter. But the starter, Charles Delahanty, the guy that we drafted 2 seasons ago, to be honest, he's just not a good pitcher. He's got very good potential, but he has not been doing well in the minors.
Fouled off.
And he's already 23, so I figured that his value is high now compared to next year. So. The Guardians AI GM and made reject him your 3-year too. I'm the one in the long term. Huh? No, you can't play for us.
Ball to strike. Swings through that
Pitch.
one for strike 2.
Clearly a sitting
Dude,
fastball
I didn't
there.
want
He just
to
ended up
send him
outthrowing
down.
the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
But
Now he's just gonna have to battle
I just
for
didn't have a
strikes.
choice. It was either him or Tim LaCastro, and LaCastro has a nice base stealing aspect about him. Pinder's really, Pinder's dying, so... Ooh, that was pretty. Lezak's doing good, man. Too bad we're scared of hitting the ball.
He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
21 years old. I think the one time I did Road to the Show, the first team that drafted me was the Cardinals, and I'm like, I'm going to delete this now. I don't want to be here.
2 outs, bases
I'm just
empty.
kidding.
Here's Josh Young.
I think I played Road to the Show last season or last year, just off stream, just for fun.
In there for strike
I didn't go all
1.
crazy with him though. I was pretty boring. I made him just a nice defensive second baseman.
Well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Depth-wise, position, third base comes to mind. I plan on extending Moncada at the deadline. We'll see what he wants, but I plan on extending him, so we'll have first base covered. Second base, we got Max Muncy. He's locked up for 3 to 4 years. Shortstop, Robert Poisson, of course, with Richie Farmer as a nice backup.
Ripped to short, lays out, but he can't
Just hold it.
squeeze
I don't know why throw canceling doesn't work, but
He's safe.
anyway. That's alright. Nice try, Robert. Third base, you know, Julio Urias. We only got him on a 2-year deal, but I'm just not too crazy about Urias. He hasn't really shown that much. So I would say third base is probably our weakest point. We catching wise, we have Tyler Soderstrom. We're gonna have to make a tough decision this season by the trade deadline if we're going to keep either Shea Langeliers or Rafael Marchand, which each player has their own benefits, so I just got to choose which one's best. Outfield, we're pretty set. I mean, we've locked Luis Robert up. We've got Pedro Castro in the minors, almost ready to come up for right field. And then left field, I think... Man, I can't remember his name. But we have somebody in left field that's in our minor league system that will be ready soon.
The pitch.
Right, Muncy. Got some good reliever depth. Starting pitching depth. I would say, though, third base is my top priority. Because Brett Harris, our second highest rated third baseman in our organization, is 28 years old. He's not going to get any better than what he is now. So, that guy that we got in the draft this year, though, he's got a long way to go. But I honestly think he could be our next superstar third baseman if he progresses. He was our first.
The right-hander back to work.
He was our first pick.
Ball one there.
You trade for Jose Miranda. I think he's actually on the trade block.
And the 1-0.
I think it's him on the trade block. Maybe I'm wrong.
Right-hander kick steals. And a foul
I shouldn't have
ball.
swung that. A two-way player.
2-1.
Well, they gave up on that pitch
I could try
early,
that.
and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And the righty deals. Pitch misses there, and the count is
But yeah,
3-1.
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, man. I plan on extending Moncada. He's 85 overall. He's still a potential. I know he's 30 years old, but he is still progressing. He's going to get better than he's going to get better than this And I'm all for it. I want to see him get better than this. And he's been really good since coming to us. 30 homers last year. He's probably going to break 30 this year. I mean, he's got some more quirks as well. I know the breaking ball hitter one is new. There's one more. I don't know what it is. It might be the first pitch hitter. But that's a new quirk for him. He's going to get a nice contract. I really think he's going to get a nice contract. And as soon as I can extend him, I'm going to. Which, that's usually July after the All-Star break.
A hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That was a good sound, but apparently we're scared of... I forgot we're scared of hits.
He's got it, and there's one away.
So, yeah. The draft lottery? No. My expectations for the show this year are just low. That way, when they don't change anything, I can be like, that's expected. I'll move on with my life.
Watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
Oh, so indecisive.
Went too far. It's 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or
I
you
am
don't.
struggling with Robert, who is Robert. Making Jack Leiter look like an ace.
Misses, and that's ball one.
What up, Charm? On vacation?
And down on strikes. And there's
Wouldn't have mattered. We would have popped up
Well, that's not
anyway.
the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on...
I love Game Pass.
painting the black.
Some people are like, oh, it's $15 a month for only a handful of games. It's like, yeah, but it's games I like to play that I can install and uninstall at any time.
First pitch, and that's in.
I love Game Pass.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But
Now, I'm not going to lie. If this game's not on Game Pass next year, I'm probably not going to play it because I'm not spending $70 on no improvement.
And now 2-1. The wind and the pitch.
Yeah, but you love your job, though.
Corner with that one. Yeah, some guys just have instincts,
Grab me a
right?
tequila.
I mean, that's the way it goes. We
Grab
talk
me a
about
strong
Larry
soft
Walker, the
drink
Hall
if you
of
don't mind.
Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Rolled over to third.
Nothing doing, man. I don't know what I got to do with this team.
Young tossed to first. That's the inning.
I've got to figure this out. We are falling.
Go quickly and quietly there. Still no score.
Dude, your son's going to freak. If you get his reaction, I want to see it.
Back here in the East Bay. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton.
Me and Vanessa are working. We're getting Leo his own little desk set up for Christmas. Nothing fancy. He's only 5. But it's literally nothing fancy. Like a small TV for his Switch. He's already got a Switch. So we don't have to buy the console. But like we got him a nice little kid chair. We found a desk that we're refurnishing. And we got him a little Switch stand. And I was so excited. Can't wait. We got him other things too. But that's the meat of his Christmas this year.
Right-hander back to work.
That he's done just so super good in school this year. He deserves a little something extra. He's working his butt off. He really is. So proud of him. So strange to be in your office.
The 1-0. And there's the strike.
Yeah, and I figured
Need to
you
pick
would
my
want to
brain?
say into
Sure.
this because you had a
I'll
free
try.
dinner at his
What you
house
got?
the other night.
That is true.
Wait till I get to his teen years. Yeah, I'm enjoying it now. We don't really restrict him, though.
And he deals.
I mean, it depends on the kid that you
Puts it
have.
in the air out towards left center.
But we don't really restrict Leo. If he wants to try something, we just let him try it. If he doesn't like it, then we just go, okay, well, you tried it, you don't like it, what can you do? So the fact that you just burn money, you just kind of have to swallow that.
In for the Rangers.
Yeah, the only downside to his gaming center is I wanted it here in the office, like right next to me, but there's no room over here. So I can't have him in here with me, which I hate. That's the only thing I hate. But I'm looking to fix that in the future, because I would love to have him a little set up next to mine.
Up the middle, Muncy handles. Whips it to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting. The catcher,
Don't spoil. Ah, we do, man. He just likes a lot of things.
Francisco Alvarez.
He really does.
Takes
He
it
just.
now, and he's already singled
He's
in this
what I'm
game.
really proud of is that he's into critical thinking activities. I don't know how to. Maybe critical thinking is not the right word. But he's really been asking to do some projects that I don't expect him to ask.
And there's a foul ball.
Like he had a whole stack of cardboard in the kitchen the other night that I haven't taken off yet because I'm just lazy right now. And he brought some of it up. Like he put some of it on the floor and he goes, "Daddy, can we make a racing ramp with this cardboard?" And he found the masking tape and he found the scissors and he just wanted to do it. And at that point, you just can't say no. So we spent like 35 minutes building a little cardboard racing ramp. And it wasn't me doing it either. Like, he helped out. He did a lot of
And
stuff.
a pitch.
But
And that one fouled off.
kind of like a racetrack, more like a drag ramp. You know, like where you can place it at the top of something and the cars just race down it. But
And a ball and 2 strikes.
I put it up on Facebook,
Now
Amish. You can see it there.
behind short. He's got it. And that is
Oh,
out number 3.
let's see here. You're looking for a good first-person shooter that isn't too gory for him, but not really seeing anything that meets his criteria. First-person shooter, not too gory.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias.
leading off for the A's. The third baseman.
Do you care about,
Urias.
I know you said not gory, but how strict are you on, like, the ratings?
The pitch.
The ESRB ratings on games.
Conforto should have this one. Puts it away.
And I know you're looking at PS5.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one
The
back, no
catcher
doubt.
number 14.
Is Apex very gory? Not really.
On the mound, very efficient. Able to
I'm
produce
always,
an
it's
output
not
that
first
seems to be
person,
within the third or
but I'm
fourth
always going to
inning.
recommend
Just about
Ratchet and
every
Clank. That is such a fun series. It really is. There's not a lot of people that don't like Ratchet and Clank. I love, that's probably one of my favorite series on PlayStation. It's got some good humor in it.
Next pitch inside. And the count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Falling behind 2-1.
I don't think Apex is gory. I actually haven't played Apex. I don't think it is.
Now a high fly ball out.
Hard left field, but of course it ain't gonna get down, because why would it?
Down for the out. 2 down.
Boy, if we really want to get a run, that would be great.
Now batting, center fielder, Robbie.
2 outs, base is empty.
But
Heading to the plate now for Oakland, Robbie Rarick.
yeah, it's a fantastic game. It's a fantastic game where he can fight a lot of enemies using funny weapons. Like, look up the trailer for Ratchet and Clank: A Rift in Time. It's seriously good. It really is. Ratchet and Clank is good for a lot of kids. Like, you would just have to watch the trailer for yourself or some gameplay videos of it. I love that series.
Now 1 out to
All
right.
right, Rarick hits it hard, deep to right field, but that will die. Just like our offense, dead.
And
We're already through 5 innings, guys. Just like the last episode. Nothing going on. I'm guessing you wanting it for PlayStation Amish? Maybe I should have asked that. Are you asking for PlayStation or for the Switch?
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
I was just assuming PlayStation because that's what you.
And a pitch. It takes low for ball 1.
Got him.
To kick the pitch. That's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. I would recommend Ratchet and Clank. I really would. It's not first-person shooter, but it's still a third-person shooter. There's no gore in it. It's got a lot of humor in it. It's not like I said, it's not gory. Most of the enemies that you shoot are robots, so it's just funny. Like, you would have to look it up yourself and tell me what you think. But it's got good ratings across the board. It's a very successful series that started like way back on PS2. That was one of the first games I got on my PS2 was Ratchet and Clank, and I love that game, man. I really did. Like, when I heard they came out with a new Ratchet and Clank, I almost considered getting a PS5 again.
Righty delivers.
Because I just love Ratchet and Clank that much. He does like humor. He'll like that game. There is some good humor in that game. And it's not dirty humor either. Not that I've seen. It's not dirty humor.
The wind of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's
Mario Brothers games?
See how the catcher wanted that
Well, he's
pitch.
still getting into his Switch. He has expressed interest in Super Mario Maker. But we just haven't come to terms for him to buy the game yet. For us to buy the game.
Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just
To give you the tour? Dude, if I don't get body slammed through a wall, I would love a tour. Unless it's Alexa Bliss, she can body slam me. Ouch. Full count. There we go. We're in the 6th inning, man. Nothing has gone on. Same thing happened in the last episode. I legit meant to put that in the description of my last episode. Just go to the 9th inning. Nothing happened in the game.
Here comes a pitch.
This offense is just... We've just fallen off a cliff, man.
That's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
So Fort was glitching? Yeah. Me and Leo did something today on Minecraft too. He just spawned a bunch of pigs. We've been using Minecraft to help teach him how to spell and how to sound things out. So we were making name tags and stuff like that and labeling different animals. And come on, Blue, don't help him out. And he spawned so many pigs in a building. It was even my Xbox was like, I can't do this, man. I can't do this.
Next offering is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit.
He's working on his first parkour course, which is fun. He told me not to look at it because he did it while I was, I think the last 30 minutes I left him alone to play because I had to take care of something. And then when I came back in to tell him that we had to turn it off. Okay. Is this a predetermined walk? Are we going to get a predetermined walk here? Really? Now? Out of all times? But he told me, he's like, Dad, don't look. I'm not done with my course yet. So.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is
I told him after school tomorrow, he can work on his course again.
Gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
About the embarrassing experience at the gym? Oh, boy. Oh, I'm all about it. Let's hear it. I can tell you an embarrassing story, too. Me in a gym, period.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average but there's on base and slugging too.
Well, Plesac had another good outing, man.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball,
you should go to the Seamus workout thing that he has. What's he call it again?
Next offering is in for a strike.
The Celtic Warrior program or something? What are gyms? Golly, how to connect to that. This is going to be Plesac's last inning. We can get through this inning. Seager's making it hard, though. Now, Leo's my dumbbell, man. He's my workout set. Good stop by Marshawn.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and two
So for those watching the YouTube replay of this, I'm not talking to myself. I do have a chat. I just don't put it on screen because that would be so many things in the way.
Righty to the plate.
But if it makes you feel better to think I am talking to myself, you can absolutely think that. Okay. Say someone put you in a mood that you shouldn't be in the gym, which made it hard to hide something. Look, man, you can scientifically explain that.
At the belt and fires.
Wow, that was
And
filthy.
he chases that one. So he's gotten deep into this game. And it
You know,
looks
when
so
you're
far
pumping
not
iron, you're
showing
pumping
a ton
blood,
of
and when you're
signs of
pumping blood,
fatigue.
something else gets pumped. I mean, I'm just being honest. That's what it is.
Here is Marcus Semien.
I don't blame you for feeling embarrassed. I'd probably feel the same way too. I ain't gonna lie. I think my stream lagged a little bit. Hold on a second. Oh boy. Is the stream going okay for you guys? I'm just getting a loading wheel right now. Really need it to be cooperative. Dude, 6.5 miles? That's really good. That's really good. Hey, what's up, Bar? Appreciate you guys. Dude, Charmed, to answer your question, absolutely, you're happy to see them.
The pitch. Bellinger goes. Pitch is high.
Come on, man. Marshawn, you've got to get him out.
It's harder to score. I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture.
I don't know how we didn't tag him out there.
The way to go.
All right. All right, 2 outs. Got a tough guy in Semien up here.
Plesac a throw over. Bellinger dives back.
A runner in scoring position. A rarity.
Runner leads away at second.
I bet it's not us.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge.
Ooh,
of
eye of the
plate.
tiger.
With the spin, you know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ooh, thank you for not swinging to that.
Went too far, and it's 2-2.
Dude, Brian, if it makes you feel any better, the AL Central in this franchise is down between... it's pretty much a 2-team race right now. It's the Guardians and Tigers.
2-2 now. Semien waits. And a foul ball.
Tigers won again. That team will not stop winning. Casey Mize is having his breakout season. He is 11-1. Went 8 innings again. That dude is... He is breaking out.
And it's second.
I will be very interested to see where he goes after this season because he is a free agent after this season in this franchise. Only going to be 29 as well. He is going to get paid. Okay, he made contact with that. That's interesting. I don't know how he made contact. That was good. I'll have to check where he's at in the Cy Young, but it would not surprise me if he was there.
The 2-2. Upstairs.
Will count.
Really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows
How far am I from the Orlando, Tampa area? I'm on the north side of Georgia. Like, I could throw a rock where I'm at and hit the Tennessee line. Nice play. We're going to get out of it. So I'm pretty far. Vanessa's going to be in Tampa, though, the beginning of the year for a cruise. So.
Welcome back. Bottom of the
I'm pretty far.
Digging in for Oakland, Max Muncy.
All right. We've got to figure this out.
Leiter back to work. Inside, just missed.
Would make sense that we struggle against a guy that is 4-10.
Yeah, the right-hander deals.
At least the Astros are
That's
losing.
outside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee.
If I can swing it, oh man.
Wind to kick the 2-0.
If I could, I would. I want to get out of North Georgia for a week. I haven't had a vacation where I went anywhere.
Of
course,
that's
that's...
in there, and the count is even. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was. Yeah.
Oh, this umpire's not helping me, man. It's not helping. I'm pretty far.
2-2 now. Next offering misses.
Now, I'm hoping to change that next year. We're hoping to go to sometime in April.
So now 3-2.
Baby Muncy. Give me a break, game. You won't let me hit home runs. You won't let me get hits. What do you want me to do, man? That was a hanger. Muncy did everything he was supposed to do there. But I think sometime in April we're going to St. Louis to see Vanessa's mom. So that'll be fun. I know some people on Twitch that I've met over the years, and they live in St. Louis. Be nice to hang out with them.
And a swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm.
Look at you, RKO out of nowhere.
7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball delivered as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Next pitch is outside.
Love Randy Orton. I hope Randy Orton comes back, man. Baby Pache, that's going to get through. All right, 2 hits for Pache tonight. I'm glad I trash talk him and he's got 2 hits. Pache's just better in, I mean, he's not a good player. I don't use him good at all. But he does a lot better in the 9-hole than he does leadoff. I don't know why. We're definitely not going to be, well, we could possibly try to steal here. We need to try something. Alvarez has a good arm. But if we steal, we got to wait until Leiter throws an off-speed pitch.
Bunting for a hit.
Oh, good try. Good try, Robert. Good try, buddy. We just didn't deaden it.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even.
584 miles from Tropicana. That's a long way. Maddie will be down there. Spring training, I think. I should have went on that pitch, to be honest. Good one, no steal here. He should be theoretically throwing his fastball.
The 2-1.
Oh, there, baby.
Swings and lines a base hit into left
All right,
field.
first and second, one out.
Quickly. So first and second now, one
I did not expect that to be a hit. Bay Robert.
We go back to later on when this game is over. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Hey, this is such a nice job. That's what
Wanna know
you're
what
supposed to do,
series?
fixing that location.
Baseball series?
Chance now
Yeah, I
to
do.
make
I
the
do,
lead, and
actually.
at this point in the game,
What you got?
that could be a deciding run.
And now Yohan Moncada.
Oh, my
Pitch
gosh.
away from Alvarez.
Don't swing at that. He's going to throw a lot of off-speed to Moncada. Had very good success ratings with his off-speed pitches tonight.
Next one is off the plate. And 1-1.
He's
No one has
looking
gotten the
for a
ketchup
ground ball to
popsicle
get
yet.
the play
Dude,
out of this jam.
you may have to change it up.
Pache, the lead runner out at second. Poisson over at first with one away.
Ground ball, that is, yep.
To
Yep.
second, back to
Yep.
first, double play.
Yep.
Nice job getting over, and that ends
I don't know
the
what I got to do to get a run.
six full. And we
I really
still
don't know
have
what I
no
got to do to
score.
get a run. Out of the park
Back here at the
baseball?
ballpark,
Dude,
seven, down to third
Leading
baseman,
off for the
Josh
Rangers.
Young.
The third
You
baseman,
should check out Kamish for that. He is probably the king of out of the park baseball. Alright, we're going to go to the pin here.
Welcome back
Let's
for
bring
the
in Ryan
seventh
Cusick.
inning
We haven't seen him a lot on
Ryan
broadcast.
Cusick.
He hasn't had a good season, but it is his rookie year.
He's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
But we'll see if we can... He's finally trending upward. We'll see if we can help get some of these numbers down. I refuse till one person gets it.
And a pitch. Ball one there.
You'd be the reason you do that. Yeah, go for it, man.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike.
95. Cusick can throw 97. It says 98, but I've never seen him throw 98.
Here's a 1-1.
I know, you're right. I should, yeah. No, I'm probably jumping the gun way too quick.
There's a swing and a
Man.
miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious
2 and
of
2.
the pitch
Josh
inside.
Young.
Really think the outer half is open.
At least the Rangers are struggling to score runs.
And here it comes.
Popped him up.
This one popped up. Foul ground first.
Like, I think
base
team
side.
averages going into this game, we were at 269 and the Rangers were at 267. We were so similar.
the first baseman, number 9, Justin Harris.
Dustin Harris stepping in for the Rangers. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Okay, Charm,
First
I'm going to
pitch
ask you a
doesn't find
question,
the zone.
since you're the wrestling aficionado here. And I'm going to sound so stupid when I ask this question, but I do not care. And that will both be 250, if we're lucky.
The pitch.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that. If you
So-
swing at it. So it's a good take by
Okay, I don't know how to ask this question, so I'm just going to flat out ask it. What is the big deal with the Bella twins?
Pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0.
Looks like we're going to have a predetermined walk here.
Cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to
I would love to
swing
challenge this hitter. The game's got to let me challenge him, though. Thank you.
And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting
Like, do the
jammed
Bella
creeping
twins
into my
actually
mind right
deserve
now.
all their fame? I really don't know. I'm not asking it saying they don't. I just...
And
The
that's
few
ball
matches
four.
I've seen them be in, they just haven't been that good.
No, that's a really dangerous base runner
Since you're
to
the
put on
wrestling
first,
aficionado, I
especially
figured
in a
I'd ask
tie
you.
game.
Now batting.
Now there might be
Right
some
fielder.
consequences coming from that mistake.
Conforto.
One down, runner at first.
Alright, dangerous
Michael
spot
Conforto
here.
Stepping in for the Rangers.
Thankfully, Conforto's lost some of his power. Would not be surprised if he tried to steal here.
And that's in there for strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from
No, fair enough. I didn't think about that.
Good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run.
That's
stands
fair
at
enough.
first.
My apologies.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay.
I should know
out
better
of
to
the
ask
double
you
play
some
here.
questions. I think I'll just wait for a response via text message.
Pickoff throw. Harris back easily.
There it is. I won't read it loud. You know what, Charm? I was thinking the same thing. Oh my God, are you serious?
Left side. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Oh, he caught it. Okay.
Now a long throw to first.
No, that's fair. I didn't think about that. I should have thought about that before I asked the question.
Nick Solak will hit next.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball.
All right, 2 down. Here is Nick
just try to
Solak.
break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but
Don't be surprised if we trade Ryan Cusick.
And he got one right there, but left the bat on his
I
shoulder.
just don't know if he's got room in our rotation. Like, he's a good pitcher, but his control is still hasn't improved.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Good one.
2 gone.
Yeah, so there's Cusick's card right there. Ryan Cusick. Just not what we need right now.
The possible go-ahead run at first.
I can't send him down.
The 2-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
Atta baby.
Go to second. Out. And that
Marshawn makes up
Trying to get in the scoring
for past transgressions and nails out the runner.
to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
I'm telling you, Muncie's got to get that tag down quicker. But he gets him.
Bottom of the 7th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Luis Robert.
The Athletic.
All right, so Leiter's still in there with no energy.
Louis
The wind and the pitch.
Robert.
There's a hit.
Swing
All right.
on the line drive,
Good
base
start.
Down to the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
We can discuss that here.
Now batting. The
No
designated
outs.
All right.
First. And now, Mitch
Haniger.
Haniger.
Haniger. We've got to do something. Okay, fastball velocity has dropped. I'd like to see that. We're probably going to go on the 3rd pitch. We're not going to go on this pitch. We're going to go on the 3rd pitch.
Kicks and
Let's
deals.
just let this one go.
Just
2-0.
missed. Chris with that distraction.
Good arm behind the
and
plate.
speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Okay, I'm probably not going to
Nothing
go here.
else.
They're going to do a
This is
quick
great
pitch here.
spot for a hitter to be in.
Oh, they're not.
Pitch.
Okay.
And there's
I'm
the
legit
strike.
surprised they didn't do a quick pitch. Leiter's energy bars in the bag. Yeah,
The go-ahead
he
run
kind of
aboard
is.
at first. Nobody out.
2-1 to Haniger. There goes Robert.
Robert on the go.
Off speed
For a
pitch.
strike. Throw to second. Great.
Smooth.
job.
Here's what I think the
Smooth
man's
as silk.
thinking right
Ninth
now.
stolen base of the
Today,
year for
without
Robert.
driving the ball, it's hard to get get extra base hits.
Not a great jump,
Something happened to get a runner
but he threw an off-speed pitch.
That stolen base, excellent call. Now all it takes is perhaps a
All
single
right, 2-2.
to put a run on the board.
And a pitch.
And Henniger. Okay, we'll get him to third. We'll take that.
And they get the out.
Not what we wanted to do, but we'll get him to third. You know what, Henniger? I'll take it. The way that we've been hitting today, we will take that, man.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change.
That's going to be it for Leiter.
Jack Leiter will depart, and as he heads off, we'll
Well done. Leiter pitched well.
with the new pitcher.
He got away with some stuff, but he pitched very well. Harmon Marte, 39th game of the year, 5-4, 2.3 ERA, very good out of the bullpen. This guy looks very solid. I agree, get that pin going, absolutely.
Digging in for Oakland, Luis Urias.
I agree. Who do we got? Solak, bottom of the order, or Bellinger? No, we'll get Mo warming up. I should bring in Soto here, but we're gonna let Mo get a chance. Let's check out Carmen Marte, 26 years old, third year with Texas. Had a rough first season, even though he played 12 games. Got better in the second season, and so far he's having an even better third season. This guy is looking good. Could be a future bullpen guy for the Rangers for quite a while. Doesn't have any velocity. Could throw 90, so maybe 91, what we're looking at here. His pitching clutch is low. I like that. I like they're bringing in a guy that doesn't have a very high clutch. He does strike people out. Can give up some hits. Has no quirks to talk about. We might do something here.
Here's a sac fly situation.
All right.
And he's got to make sure he gets
Never swing at the first. Oh, good. He's a sidewinder. Excellent. Excellent. My favorite type of pitcher. God. Shush. All right, infield is in.
The pitch. Out to
You got to
short.
run.
Seager collects it. Sends it across the first, but it's 1-0 as
Okay.
the score.
Brain fart by Seager. We were dead to rights. We're going to take that run, though. 1-0 Oakland.
Rafael Marchand.
All right. I thought we were absolutely dead to rights here. Oh, my God. We got to run. Oh, you're not wrong. This offense has literally dropped off a cliff, man. Hey, the Astros have lost. That's good. I haven't seen the Mariners or Angels yet. Hits it hard. Hits it right to somebody, though. Pat Neshek must be gone. Him and Adam Simber. I thought about signing Adam Simber just so I didn't have to face him. We finally get a run after 7 innings. Let's go to the pen.
On to pitch now for Oakland.
We're going to bring in Mr. McDermott here. He's had a rough year. But if he's going to be part of this bullpen, he's got to know how to hold leads. So it's a new day. Yes, it is.
Back in Oakland, digging in, it's the speedy
I like their Power Ranger outfits they wore.
This guy, a player that if he gets
Was it on
base, has
SmackDown?
the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a pitch.
But not a lot of power here in the bottom of the lineup.
Guy right there.
I feel good about putting McDermott here against these two righties. Look at that, guys. 46,000 people showed up to this A's game. Who says we're moving out of Oakland, man? Maybe fly ball left field.
Robert under it.
Got a man there, one down.
Makes the catch for the out.
batting, catcher
It's a new day. Yes, it is. Boom.
Alvarez.
And here is Francisco Alvarez.
Darren O'Day and Tyler Rogers. I don't think Darren O'Day is pitching in this franchise. I think he's retired. A good cutter. That's a pitch that I want McDermott to work on, is that cutter.
The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled away.
I think we'll definitely have some news coming up soon about a new stadium. For sure. Atta baby. Wow, what a curveball. Marshawn will throw him out. 2 quick outs. That is a wicked curve.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
New
Up to hit.
Day rocks.
You talk about
New
elite defensive
Day
players,
rocks.
especially in the middle of the diamond.
Day rocks.
This guy
I
is
think the
at
funniest
top
thing
of
I
the
remember
list.
about those guys was when, who was it?
Behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively.
God, I can't remember who it was, but was it John Cena that did it?
How much pitchers
No,
enjoy
I don't think
having
it was
those
John
elite
Cena.
defenders behind
But he
them.
called out Kofi Kingston. He was like, I thought you were Jamaican. I will always laugh at that clip. Always, always, always.
And he
Whew,
swings
Bellinger
and
swinging for the
misses
fences on
at
that
the
one.
initial offering.
Yeah, Triple H and Edge. Yeah, it's not even close. Was it Ziggler? I know Ziggler was there, but did he say it? Oh, 1-2. Weren't you Jamaican? That look on his face is... Oh, man, I'll never forget that. That's just funny to me.
2 outs. This one popped
Baby,
up.
good inning for McDermott.
Makes the catch, and
All right, let's go to the bottom of the 8th.
home half of inning number 8 straight
Got a real
away.
barn burner
Series
tonight.
won, and the Rangers nothing.
You smell what the
And
rock
welcome
is
back.
cooking.
Here's the center fielder, Robert
I miss,
Guerrero.
Leading off for the A's,
is the guy you have in now a sinker baller? He is not. He is supposed to be known for his cutter and a nice breaking ball, but his cutter needs some work. So I'm hoping we can get him some work there.
Boog, and the one thing about that is
I'm still
speed
here
never goes
'cause
in a
you
slump,
can't do
and
your
defense
job.
shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle. You can
Boy,
lose
is that-
mechanics, but the thing that you
has that
can do
backfired now.
consistently every
Roman Reigns is
single game
basically the
is
face
play
of
great defense if
WWE.
you're talented in that way, and this is what
Seems
this
like
guy
it, though.
does.
That misses.
They're leaving
Ball
Marte out there. I miss, I'll tell you what, there's a wrestler that I miss.
swung on,
Eric,
belted.
deep to
That
left
was
field. That
carried.
ball hit hard. Right into the
Pulls
glove,
it
though.
into the
Had some
warning
false hope
track.
there. 1 down.
the second base.
But I miss Aleister Black, man. I liked his short rivalry he had with Buddy Murphy. I go back and still watch their matches just for fun. Baby, want to know?
Offering, and it just misses.
Saucy Aussie.
And the righty deals.
Good change up.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Watch that other show. He's
Something
there.
off speed.
Well, I know
No
he's
action
there.
on it, whatever it was.
I know he's on that other show, but stop swinging.
Swings and misses.
But he's just not the
Ball to
same.
2
I don't know what it
strikes.
is.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
Muncy hits it hard again. There's a hit.
And a base hit. So a
Nice
man
job.
now with one away.
But I missed the Aleister Black when he debuted. I hated kind of the direction that WWE went in when he was with Seth Rollins, fighting Seth Rollins, and he had his eye taken out. Pretty much after that, I kind of lost interest because he just didn't seem like the same person. Good Lord. 0-1. I don't know how Pache's hitting better against righties. That just blows my mind.
See some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Oh, you've got to throw in Batista's old theme as well, man.
The runner at first with one gone to the
For a workout song. Oh, that's a hittable swing.
Swing and a pop-up. Simeon towards the line. Hauls it
Ooh,
in
almost.
a long run. And there
Thank you for not napping.
Play goes to first now, but he's back in.
Shortstop.
But yeah, the old Batista, I Walk Alone. I love that song.
Robert Poisson, the next to hit.
That is a pumping track, man. I love that. Oh, over the glove. Nice little flip. All right, we got nothing.
And that is the third out of the inning.
Let's see if we can close this down.
Strand one. They lead it 1-0.
Let's bring in Liam Hendricks. There's his numbers. Boy, he's been good. 24 out of 28 save opportunities. 0.89 ERA. He is regressing, so I don't know how good he's going to be. But he's still good now. So,
We go to the ninth. Now it's the DH.
how's the Walk Alone song go again? I love the intro to that song because it's just like... Hey, you know, you'd have to look it up. I'm not gonna butcher it any more than that, but it's just so good. It gets me hyped up. It really does.
Swings through
97 on the two-seamer. My God. Yeah. I walk for miles inside this pit of danger.
right-handed reliever.
Slider.
And 1-2.
Why does it say I'm playing MLB 14? Does it really? It shouldn't. Does it say? Okay, hold on. I won't be able to see my chat for a second. I don't have a game actually selected, but I don't know why it's saying 14. That's... YouTube is really weird. Say that. Be nice about it. It's really weird. Alright, I think I'll read my chat from over here. Oh, that was a hanger. Go foul. Woo. Okay. My God, that was a mistake. Let me load this back up. I still haven't got rid of that annoying watermark at the bottom. Dadgummit. Oh, the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Also a good song.
Righty delivers.
Ooh, ooh, boy, what a slider. One down. Baby Liam, get it done, son.
Just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach, but you can hand the ball off to multiple arms.
Lost a little bit of that spin rate.
Performances.
This is big, man. We hold on and win this game. We'll be tied with the Rangers.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Judas in my mind. Ground ball. 2 down. Sound the sirens. We got 1 out to go. Tag me on Twitter, the pitcher. Yeah, please do. Please do.
Marcus Simeon stepping in for the Rangers.
Oh no, what's another underrated WWE theme song? I like the Jeff Hardy theme song from what was that called? Writing on the Wall? Is that the name of the song?
And that one in the air.
Fly ball, center field, Rarick. Sound the sirens, baby. We got a W. It was an ugly W, but it was a W. Woo, we are now tied for first in the West. Rally Cat's asleep. That was not a pretty game, but we'll take it.
The final 1-0. Oakland hangs on to win it for Chris Singleton and our entire
Wins the win. Nice job by Plesac. I hate to say it, man, but Pache was probably our best offensive player. Liam Hendricks, man. 26 out of 29 saves now. Or 25 out of 29. So. Well, there you go. They're going to give player of the game to Liam Hendricks. I suppose so. I'm going to give it to Pache because of his the fact that he's got 2 hits. No one else on our team had 2 hits. Cusick will get the win for pitching his 1 inning. And nothing to talk about. There's nothing here to talk about. This was a stressful game, a boring game, a 1-0 win for the OAK regardless. Another misses CM Punk's The Fire Burns before he started to use Cult of Person. I don't know if I remember that song. Every time I think of This Fire Burns, I think of Kane. You want to keep chatting? I know, I'm sorry. I have to go to bed, though. I have $12,000 to work tomorrow. That's a lot of stuff. Our average is like 6,000. I got double that tomorrow. Doing, cat? I know, I'm sorry. We'll be back Tuesday. I really want to start playing Halo again, or something. Want to send you a link in the phone? Yeah, please do. I watched that Winery Dogs video. I know you sent that to me late last night, and I honestly didn't see it till this morning. It's a pretty good song. I still think Oblivion's my favorite song by them. I don't know what it is. Like, I guess it's because it was one of the first songs you showed me by that band. So, Tuesday's your busy day? I'm sorry. We'll figure something out. I've been itching to play this game, but I don't want to record it and go too far ahead. I need to do something about this offense, though. I think we'll have some lineup changes the next game. Well, Rally Cat's awake. Come here, Rally Cat. Come here. He does not like to be held. Rally Cat. This is Binks the Rally Cat. He's a good boy. Aren't you? I'm surprised you're letting me hold you this long. You're such a good boy. Put you down now. Anyway. Brother loves long lost son. I don't think I'd be willing to. I know that was Mankind, but I definitely wouldn't be willing to fall through a cage. Dude, who knows? Maybe I'll check out WWE 2K if it comes to Game Pass or something. Because I'm very amateurish when it comes to wrestling. I'm very casual. Very, very casual. Anyway. Oh no, I'm sorry, I gotta end it here. But appreciate you guys hanging out. Glad we got a win this time. So, we'll see everyone recording this on... The broadcast is here on Sunday. We'll see everyone Tuesday. I don't know who we're facing. I think we'll be facing the Mets. Every time I guess, I'm always wrong. I think we'll be facing the Mets. So, oh yeah, Charm's not in MD anymore. But anyway, love you guys. Much love to you guys. Good win for the Oakland A's. This month is going to be huge. Probably the biggest trade deadline of the whole franchise will be coming up. So we've got one more trade that we can do that we got to get right. So we'll assess what we need, and we'll look at the last week of July before we actually pull that trade off. So if you're new here, like and subscribe. Because, I mean, why not? I mean, if you're here, you might as well subscribe. It's free. It doesn't hurt you. It makes my nipples hard. I mean, what's there to love? I mean, what's there to not like about that? Anyway. So, on that disturbing statement, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. Have a good night. We'll see you on Tuesday. Go freaking A's.